Hi guys! I've been spending most of the morning making more room I should say, in my metal shop. Let me show you. I moved that giant drill press out of here that I'd made, my Ryobi drill press, and in its place, Christmas tree. It's badass. Anyway, I moved a whole bunch of stuff out of here. The drill press especially because I have I have the DeWalt, the magneto press, and it's been, ever since I got this, I haven't used my regular drill press, so I got that in the other building, the other pole barn, in case I need it. It's still there. It'll just be cold, but that's okay. But I didn't even use it last year at all. I've been using this. It seems to work a lot better. I put my free little tool chest thing there on the bench here with my Keurig machine and my coffee stuff on here. I'm still organizing, but I'm trying to create a lot more room here in the center, because I always end up ultimately working on the floor because, yeah, that's why there's just not enough room on my workbench for large projects, but I do my small ones there. But I'm creating room on the floor to make more stuff this winter, do some welding projects, do the hangouts and stuff like that out here in the metal shop, which for those of you that don't know is 20 by 24. And I did get something new today that I'm going to show you from Harbor Freight. So let me go get that. First thing is we have some 6-inch, 1/16 by 7/8 Hercules cutoff discs. Harbor Freight, badass. And the reason we got those is because we have a new Drill Master, is the brand name. It's a cutoff saw. 6-inch cutoff saw. Now I do have plenty of chop saws and grinders, cutoff wheels, you know, things like that. I got a lot of crap. Let me tell you, I got stuff that'll cut steel. But the one thing I didn't have that would cut steel that was very convenient, or at least looks to be, to me, very convenient, is this. It's a desktop. And it's pretty simplistic, or at least it looks like it. And I thought, well, how handy would that be to have laying around to put like my small pieces of angle iron in that I need to cut off in a pinch. It's going to be handy. I think it's going to be handy. Let's find out. It comes with the same thing you would find if you bought a grinder. Okay, this must be an adapter of sorts. I do have instructions here. They're from Harbor, so chances are they're pretty dumbed down, which is what I need. You know, make sure your plug is grounded, that kind of thing. Wear eye protection. You always want to make sure that your grinding discs, whether you're using an angle grinder or something like this, the RPMs match the machine that you're going to use. For example, like you want to make sure this is like 5,000. Yeah, it says 5,000 right here. RPMs. And you want to make sure that like somewhere on your wheel, it'll tell you what the max RPM speed is. For this one, for example, is 10,000. So we're really good on that. So let's put it together. Okay, these two adapters. One is for like 5/8 and one is for 7/8. So I'm using the 7/8 and I took the 5/8 off of it. That's what they're for. Depending on the grinding wheel that you're using, it'll tell you like here's 7/8. A lot of them are 5/8. But this on the box, it does say either 7/8 or 5/8. So yeah, buddy, we're good. So just hook her on here. This has a quick release on here, you know, so if you're working on a project, you don't have to sit here and screw it. Open and closed all the, you know, it would take forever. You can just flip this up and then move this in and out, and then flip this back down, and it goes into place, and then you can just adjust it like you need to tighten it up. Like I said, I have the 7/8 adapter put on there. And now we'll just snug it down. Tighten her up. Should be good to go. Okay, I still have a lot of this angle iron that was pulled off an old zoo wagon. It's painted and it's bent. It's crusty looking, but it's usable. So I've been building storage boxes dating back to last winter. And I'm still doing that. So I want to make some cuts on this and see how our little Drill Master cutoff wheel does. Ah, safety glasses, gloves, all that stuff I'm going to have to refine. Refine everything. I got a feeling it's going to be a great building season. Let's try it out, boys. Need a respirator. See, that's how long it's been. I need to get a respirator on. But it did pretty well. I would say that went pretty well. I'd say this works every bit. Actually, this works better than a grinder with a cutoff wheel because you can get those 90-degree angles easier. Now, what am I going to do with these? All right, let me show you. If you remember last spring, I guess it was like March or April or something. I don't remember exactly when, but I made out of the same kind of steel this top and bottom, welded it together for another storage box. And so I want to finish that. I want to make another storage box. Because everybody needs storage boxes, right? And this is just old scrap steel. We'll make something that's nothing and turn it into something that's something, right? Yeah. So I gotta grind out the paint and everything off of these steel that I just cut. But I say this little machine works pretty doggone well, and I'm glad I got it. It was 50 bucks with 20% off. And the cutoff wheels, I got 10 of them. I think they were 18 bucks, and they're the Hercules kind, which I think is like their top of the line brand for Harbor Freight over Bear and some of the other ones. But don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure Hercules is their top of the line product. But this thing is going to come in really handy. Instead of lifting these out all the time, I need a cutoff saw, or suiting them one of these guys up here. We'll just use this. I'm still putting up Christmas decorations. This is the next morning, and I'm just working on this a little bit at a time. So I'm going to get the paint off of this steel that I cut with my new Harbor Freight Drill Master cutoff benchtop disc thingy bob, and at least get this frame done today, among other things. So it's what we do in the wintertime, and it's what we're going to continue to do. Welding projects and snow stuff. Okay, we got most of the crud off of these. Not all, but most. Good enough for beginner status, right? All right, these will be the sides. So I'm gonna put this up, this whole thing up on the table and see if I can get it tacked down now. That's what I'm talking about. We'll just tack up the sides here like that. There, we got our tack down. Now we move it to the floor. And we weld it up. Okay, we got the frame welded together, and I got the welds ground down. I mean, we're obviously not going to make a perfect frame here because the frame is all jacked up from repurposed steel. But it's still going to serve its purpose. It's still going to work out really well. So that was my goal for the day. We wanted to try out my new tool and finish something that we started a long time ago. So hopefully it'll come out as cool as this one. This is my spare parts container. Alright guys, mission accomplished for now. Taking something, making something out of nothing with our new Harbor Freight tool. Heck yeah! See y'all later. See you on the next one.